Hello guys, and welcome back to my multiplayer Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai Tactical series. So yeah, this is a look at my Cav, and that's what I'm going to be that's basically the topic in this episode. Let's go ahead and put in slow motion. So this video is basically going to be about how to use Cav to your advantage. It's like Cav has many uses, and it can really help you win a battle. It's one of the key things to winning a battle in Fall of the Samurai, I think. So I've got 4 in this battle, 4 Yari Key, and 2 of them are experienced. This one, oh crap, hold on, what's going on? My battle interface is of course not right, sorry about that. Okay, so this one's got a little bit of charge bonus and some morale. This one's got morale. And these 2 are just vanilla. Slow motion. I said to go into slow motion. And other than that, I've got, looks like 3 white bears right here. Oh no, 2 white bears and a black bear. Over here I've got an unexperienced red bear. Crap. Cannot see the flags at all. Red bear, and a black tortoise force. Alright, so I've got 2 vanilla red bears over here and a black tortoise force. And an experienced black bear. See, I couldn't see that flag. What the crap. And then, of course, my general. My opponent, who is Sir William Wellesley or something, I don't remember. He has a parrot gun in this game, and some Tosa riflemen who've got 1 chevron. Over here he's got a saber cav. Then he's got a whole bunch of black bear infantry, I believe. Just not veteran at all or anything. And he's got another saber cav over there. And it looks like he might... and a carbine cav right there. And then his general. Okay. So let's go ahead and put it in play. Oops. Click the map. So I knew as soon as I saw his army that these Tosa riflemen and this cannon, these cannons were definitely his 2 most expensive units. So if I could somehow isolate them and take them out with my cav, that would be the best thing I could do, because that would, like, before they could get like insane amounts of kills on my men. So I doubt any of you guys saw this, but Robin Hood, I don't know if you guys know him, he does multiplayer commentaries like this. He's talked about this map before and how it's his least favorite map because the map's so unbalanced, and it is. I'd have to agree with him. It's basically one person's gonna get the good dojo. In this case, I got it, and I got an archery dojo, and that really helps me out. That's gonna give me insane reload rate. And he got a sword dojo, which is not going to really give him that much. So yeah, I'm moving over to take this archery dojo. I thought he would probably try and like spawn over here and try and rush it, but he didn't. Okay, and I'm moving my cav up in these woods just a little bit. He still can't see them, and he's moving up his parrot guns to get in range, and his Tosas are moving up in this forest right here, and he's moving his 2 saber cav over to this sword dojo. So the archery dojo is now mine, and I've gotten some crazy reload rate on some of these experienced units. This one's got 75 and 85, 80. That's pretty good. So now, seeing that I have the advantage, I'm going to rush across the river before he can really get his people into position, and I'm going to use this hill as cover. And it was at this point that I realized that, wait a minute, his cannons are sitting right here, not even close to his infantry at all, and his Tosa riflemen are somewhere in this forest. So I'm gonna rush up my cav before he can react fast enough, and I'm just gonna kill them now to get it over with. There's his first shots, and they got no kills. Very good. I put my guys into loose formation here because just in case they got in range of these things. Just in case they got in range of his infantry, or if his cannon took a pot shot at them. So over here, I've got my 2 of my experienced Yari Key, and they charge his carbine cav, and they're just gonna wreck them. His saber cav doesn't have the morale to withstand them, This unit I took and pushed through his Tosa riflemen to his cannons, and they've wiped out they've taken the guns off of their soldiers now, and this unit has wiped out a unit of Saber Cav, and I've won over here. My Cav absolutely decimated mine, and now I'm going to come back for these Tosa riflemen before he's even put any kind of damage to me. And over here I'm going to just come back and make sure these guys are getting routed. I don't want them to come back. He's going to get a little bit of shots off with his infantry there. Over here, these are my two ones that that aren't experienced at all, and I'm just going to keep charging them forward and disrupting his lines. Over here, I see that his carbine cav came back, and they're gonna get a few shots off into these guys, but they're not gonna stand much of a chance when my guys have charge bonus and morale bonus and everything. So that's that. They're gone, and now I've got these two units of carbine cav on his flank, and I'm actually going to charge them right into this Black Tortoise force. And they're not even going to get they're going to get a volley off like right in here a little bit and get a few kills there. But other than that, my Yari here are going to get some pretty good kills in here. This unit's got 60 kills and rising. This one's got 64. I didn't see what the other one's got. See, this Carbine Cav got 21 kills. Saber Cav only got 6. And that's going to be the end of my Cav, but only after they've gotten 70 kills apiece. This one might even get 80. Yeah, this one got up to 80. 81, actually. So now is the time I'm going to move up my infantry, and I'm going to begin the infantry fight, which he doesn't really have much of a chance to win, because my guys have the archery dojo, which is going to give them some pretty insane reload stats for this point in the game. And mine have some chevrons of experience, which is just going to make them better. And I've got my general, and I don't think... Oh no, he still has his general. I didn't get him. Who's got some pretty insane gun stats just by himself. So I'm going to go ahead and start the infantry fight, knowing that he probably won't, just because he doesn't have the advantage here. I'm going to move 3 units over to this flank, and the other 4 to this side, which is where my general is going to go. And these guys are going to start opening fire. His are going to get the first shots, I believe. Oh yeah, right here. And over here, in both spots. And now these guys are going to go into their weird dance thing. Oh no, I actually fixed that one, and they start returning fire. Okay, that's good. And over here, that wasn't a very good place to put my general. I mean, they're right behind the line of fire. I wanted him to get some shots over my infantry right here. But his unit's going to take quite a few losses. And so he popped out a rally over here. These guys are going to win this flank easily. I've got a 75 reload over here and a 50 on a unit that's not even experienced. This unit has no line of sight, which was I thought they should have. It looks flat from up above, but it's not. I mean, these guys on the left flank can shoot over into these black bears. But they can't shoot straight into this unit, which is what I was hoping they would do. And over here, I'm about to. This unit's doing the weird dance thing. That's what I was talking about a second ago. This unit seems to be returning fire, though. But they've taken some pretty heavy damage. They've got 89 kills. This unit's got 0. This one's got 0 as well, because they didn't have line of sight. And I don't think they were in range either. They still don't have the line of sight that they need. And they're doing the weird dance moves. So over here I'm turning his flank pretty hard. This unit, I clicked an attack order and they just started marching up over the hill. Whatever. I don't know. I don't really get how this unit can see them, but this one can't. You know? They should be able to see them now. I guess I clicked an attack order on the unit that ran away. So as you can see, my general's down to 14 out of 30. And this unit's still dancing. They've lost almost half their unit, and they haven't even killed anyone yet. And now he's just going to go into a glorious final charge, saying that he has no chance.
You have triumphed over the enemy!
And we're just going to tear him apart as he comes over the ridge that was blocking my guy's line of sight. We're just going to shred him. Oh. So that's that, and his army is in full retreat. So I will be right back when I get on the statistics screen. So I'll see you then. Alright guys, here we are on the statistics screen. Bleh, I can't talk. His name was Sir William Wilkins. I couldn't remember what it was. So as you can see, I deployed more than him, I killed more than him, and I lost more than him. Or less than him, excuse me. Let's see. As you can see, 3 units of Yariki were up in the top 5 of my kill list. This unit got 110, pretty good. This unit only got 2, that was kind of a waste of money, but it didn't really matter. They only lost 3 people. So yeah, as you can see, Parrot Guns got 0 kills. That is just not. He spent like 1,300 koku on those. Tosa Rifleman 14, another 1,300 koku. Carbine Cav without any experience, that's 900 koku. And that's just insane. And these Tosa Riflemen even have 1 experience, which is going to make them almost 1,400. So to get that few kills, that's just that's not a very good use of money. I mean, even these Saber Cav, they're 650 each, I believe. So that's 260 or 2,600 plus 1,300. That's like 3,900 koku that got a total of what, 28 kills. 3,900 koku for 38 kills or whatever. 28 kills. That's not very good. Okay, so I will be right back as I bring up the other replay. Alright guys, here we are on this next replay that I've got for you. And these are my Carbine Cav right here. This is what this video is all about. How to use your Carbine Cav. Make sure you get your 900 koku worth out of them, or however much you spend on them, depending on their upgrades. Turn on the user interface and put it into slow motion. So in this battle, this is one of the first battles I used with Carbine Cav. I've got 2 of them without any upgrades. 2 Yariki, both with, this one has 2 chevrons and some pretty nice charge bonus. This one's got some nice charge bonus and a little bit of morale. And then for my infantry, I've got a red bear with 3 chevrons. This black bear is just a vanilla black bear. Red bear with 3 chevrons, black bear, vanilla, black bear with 1 chevron. And my first elite unit, this Kihatai. So these guys are pretty cool. My opponent is Carderak, I believe. I believe that's how you say it. He's actually got kind of a somewhat old samurai build, kind of. He's got a unit of Spear Levy back here, and a unit of Katana Kachi. And then he's got 4 Bokachi. Bleh. Excuse me. And then he's got, I think, 6 white bears. White bear. Yeah. So I was actually kind of worried about this as I put it back in play. I was actually kind of worried about his Bokachi just having that ranged advantage. I mean, I wasn't too worried about it just because, I mean, I don't know what their stats are. Let's see. I mean, it's not like there's slow reload skill, not that great of accuracy. I mean, the fire arrows do demoralize. That's kind of what they do. I mean, they don't get a ton of kills. They're not going to get a ton of kills on line infantry or anything. And especially when I get my line infantry in range, they're just going to get torn apart. So as you can see, I'm moving my Yariki over to this left flank. They're hiding in the woods right now, and I'm moving my Carbine Cav over to the right flank as I move my guys into this shrine. And he's just kind of walking his guys up right now in a block formation, kind of. He's going to use this Katana Kachi over here and take the workshop so he can have some better armor and melee defense. And he's just kind of walking around with his general, who's another good gun general, some pretty sick accuracy. And then his Bokachi in the back. So what I wanted to do with this, I wasn't really sure how good these guys would be, so I was just going to take them around the flank and try and get some kills. I was going to try and draw out his Spear Levy first to see how they could like hurt people. So what I did, I moved them, and because this really sharp ridge was here, if I just move them down here, they're not going to be able to get shot. I mean, I wasn't even close to getting any close to within range. And I saw that I accidentally moved out of range of the shrine, so I moved my Kietai back in to take it to finish the job. So over here, he's moving 2 of his Bokachi into position behind his lines. He's moving his Spear Levy back here to counter my Carbine Cav. His Katana Kachi is capturing the workshop, and he moved 2 Bokachi over there with them. So I'm still moving up my Carbine Cavs over here. And it was probably about right here that I saw his Bokachi hadn't stopped running forward. I think he wanted to get some shots on my Yariki, and I wasn't gonna let that happen. So seeing that his Bokachi are like completely away from anything. Oh, here's my Carbine Cav getting their first shots. And when this happened, I'm like, oh my god, these guys are good. So what I did, this unit I brought up to attack his general, but seeing his general has some epic melee or shooting stats, I decided to run away, which probably wasn't the best decision, but it doesn't matter because he already killed quite a few, 14, and then he's gonna shoot again and he's almost got half of them. But then with this one I got in on his general, and they're gonna tear him apart pretty nice. So as this unit falls back, this one's gonna take its place, and I'm gonna run them away as well. Actually, they're facing the wrong way right now. Okay, right here's where I charged in my Yariki, and they're gonna get a volley off. This unit's lost 1, and this unit's lost 2. So it's really not even that bad, and they're gonna be close to breaking as I charge in. And so back here, I got another shot on his general, I think. But his general got a couple more shots on me too, and these guys are below half health, and these guys are still pretty healthy. So over here, his Bokachi are breaking, and he's bringing his general back. I should have kept these Carbine Cav here, and we probably could have killed his general. I don't know what I did with this one. I just withdrew this one, and they're getting beat back pretty tough, pretty badly as well. Now they're at half strength. And they're below half strength now. And so now I'm bringing over my general because he's got his gun too. And these guys are just getting absolutely ripped by that guy's general. So there's one shot, and he's gonna charge his general in actually.
Your men are routing, sir.
And over here I saw that his Katana Kachi had pretty low morale. I'll show you what happens there in a minute. But his general's gonna routed one of my Carbine Cav, and I saw that their fate would probably be worse if they had continued running away and being shot at by his general. So I decided to charge them in, get as many kills as they could. I mean, they don't have terrible melee stats, but and then when my general comes, he would be able to fire in there. I wasn't expecting these guys to live, but whatever.
Your men are routing, sir.
And there goes my Carbine Cav. But my general's gonna keep shooting, getting a couple kills. And his general's gonna rout. That's great. And I don't know what's going on here. I could have swore I killed his Katana Kachi. Maybe that was corrupted earlier, and I just forgot. Because I accidentally ran this replay with Darth Mod on it, and I didn't realize I had Darth Mod on. It was just kind of funny. Okay, now we're gonna get him. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move my Yariki to each side of them. How did you guys take such heavy losses? Take it over here? I guess I did. And over here, one unit's gonna charge in the front, and the other unit's gonna charge in the back. And that's just gonna break them almost instantly. And they're gonna rout with almost... They lost not even 50 men. And here's his spear levy. Almost routing just by nothing. I think I charged them too. I don't know. Because I knew if I charged them, my cav would probably take heavier losses than they needed to. And so now his men have no general, and they're not as good quality as my guys. So I'm just going to move my guys up and let him have the first shots and then just finish him off. He's going to get the first shots on this Black Bear regiment first, but that doesn't really matter, because once I get these Kihatai into a good shooting position, they're just going to tear. Well, I mean, they're not even that good right now. 40 reload skill, 55 accuracy. These Black Bears are actually better quality than they are. But these guys have that aura that inspires nearby troops, I guess. And so they're going to go ahead and start opening fire on these guys, I guess. Over here, I'm moving into range with these units.
Sir, I fear your
And I'm going to move this unit over as well.
peril, sir.
And I accidentally got my general a little too close to the fight. And over here, he got a little too cocky with his Bokachi again, so I'm going to go ahead and take those out. This unit's actually losing pretty decisively, and that's when my opponent decided to quit. So I will be back again once I'm on the statistics screen. Alright guys, here we are back on the statistics screen. As you can see, this is the guy, or this guy deployed much more guys than I did. We didn't even really get into fighting that much. I really took out 4 units with my Cav. Let's see. Yariki got a lot of kills. Carbine Cav got 84. That's nice. Kiatai got the most kills out of my infantry. Yeah, see, this Carbine Cav didn't even get any kills. So that was kind of a bad move on my part. I probably could have kept him fighting a little longer than I did against that guy's general who got 106 kills. As you can see, several of his units got 0 kills. I guess several of my units didn't get kills either. 5 of mine, 5 of his. So that's, yeah, 102, 106. So, whatever. Good game to my opponents, Sir William Wilkins, I think, and Carterac. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.